He said he might be here. Said you guess you guys coming to the show? Yeah, we're probably gonna be late because it's snow. Between us and here.
That's what's crazy. North of us, south of us, not even that. I know. But no, I looked at the weather.
Yeah.
Then we go blizzard. I was like, what the fuck? I looked.
Where did this come from?
It's blizzard. It was right now.
Yeah. On 35, but it's like at the border. It's at the border. That's it. That I mean, but it's like for what, 30 miles, 40 miles?
Yeah. Crazy. Well, actually, I didn't. Yeah. I mean, yesterday. I knew yesterday because like we have a new mechanic that came in. He had like what the fuck snow on his truck when he pulled up. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Where'd you come?
South of here. I'm like,
how far south?
South? Yeah. I live south of here too.
Right.
Further. Yeah. Get into maybe Arc City. Down there.
Let's double dog do it.
It should be a long drive but I mean, I guess I just drove 3 hours to do a show, so maybe that's not that big of a deal.
Not that big of a deal.
$4 an hour.
Yeah. Well, no, if you're a mechanic though, you kind of do it because you love being a mechanic.
You do love being a mechanic, yeah.
Works. I love.
Right.
Yeah, you
that's
love
why
that.
people do it. You know,
Stacey,
that's why people do it, and I understand why.
I do.
You know, I get it. You know, they say.
Who do you guys want to go? I mean, if this thing
are you guys hiring?
out, yeah.
Are you guys hiring big time? Well, Arby's is hiring too.
Yeah, I
if you didn't know,
same rate. We're hiring. Yeah, that's what makes it hard.
Yeah, probably same hourly
yeah, I'd rather
rate.
work at Arby's because they haven't turned me down. I mean, I tried to come and work for you guys.
Yeah, that's true, but I think Arby's it's tougher, maybe
more challenging.
Because the people at Arby's today, they knew stuff, but they don't have the sauce bar anymore.
Well, they took it down because of the Corbin.
Yeah, so you have to
tell them
tell them what sauce is.
3 pumps. Now they packets.
As an employee there, you might make $17 an hour. Is that enough to have to answer what flavors of sauces you have?
No,
not
for $17 an hour.
Every customer will say, "Do you guys have sauces?" Yeah. What kind do you want? What's the next question? What do you have?
What do you have? Tell me what you want.
Well, we have horsey sauce. We have
look on the menu.
Arby's sauce. We have Dijon mustard. We have honey mustard. We have. Oh wait. You have honey mustard? Yeah. Do you want honey mustard? No, I just didn't know you had that. What else do you have?
It'd be cool if they had a little thing they set down in front of you that gave you
like a
little menu,
like a pamphlet or something that you could.
But just of sauces.
Just of sauces, yeah. That you could look down and say,
"Yeah, I'll take that."
You guys have all these? Yeah, we have all of them. That'd be great. I'll have all of them.
Well, you knew they had all of them when the bar was up, though, right?
Yep. Didn't have to worry about it. They'd have to ask them. The sauce bar at Arby's.
Oh yeah. You didn't have to ask them. You just go up there and fill it up. You know.
I got sauces. Yeah. I mixed.
It's fine for days.
The sauce. I mean, obviously you're a sauce guy, but you played the sauce.
I would sometimes. I would put
so much sauce.
Horse sauce inside of the
Arby's sauce.
Arby's sauce.
We'd have
ketchup and some. Yeah. Oh, I do something with that.
Like horse sauce.
No,
but I would do all the other ones, you know. And maybe I'd put a little tiny dab of horse sauce because if you mix
enough in it, wouldn't be as horsey.
But horsey still
true.
Even the dab of it overpowers even an Arby's sauce.
But do you think the Arby's horsey sauce is that powerful?
Any horsey sauce.
Really for you? So have you ever had like a straight horseradish sauce?
Yes, and that's insane. Like that's like 3 days.
Kind of like wasabi.
But you burp like 3 days later, and you're like, oh, I remember having that 2.5 weeks ago.
Right. Yeah. If you ever are out at a sushi place, they don't have any of the green wasabi. Just put horseradish on it.
Right.
It's basically the same thing. So, anyways.
Is Andy coming?
I haven't heard from Andy. I have, through Shannon, heard from Eric when he texted asking if we were coming, but
you never got the thing where Eric quit, did you?
Well, he never really said he was going to be here. He just said, "Are you guys going?" And then, then that was it. So I don't know, but we're a little bit late because there's a damn blizzard on.
Well, I didn't know. I mean, I had zero clue of a blizzard on the way.
I wish I could have told you that I knew that we were going to drive into it, but I had no thought.
They didn't have the roads all cleared?
It was just like a 30-mile blizzard, and then people were going 25, blizzard weather. Blizzard
weather. You got it. Steve's in here. Yeah, I guess Steve's wife and I think his daughter too. I think they both had the COVID, so he He's still
tested
tested negative.
negative,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's still tested negative. So I'm wondering if he's
I thought they didn't. I figured they
do
all
the
didn't.
right thing, Steve. Get out there in the garage. You know what I mean?
It's a great movie, by the way, too.
Or something.
Do
You
the
know,
right
just
thing.
you do the right thing. Get out. Get away from the kid and the wife. Don't
Yeah.
don't get the Gribblies if you can help it.
A lot of people, and this is, you don't have to do this, but a lot of people,
I'm sure they're going to be fine.
it's called temporary separation. is
That's
what-
true.
And you can love your wife and you can love your
From a
family,
distance.
but from a distance,
Yeah,
and
do it
just
for a
leave
I've been recently thinking about a long-term temporary.
Oh,
long-term
yeah, that's
temporary-
a good idea.
long distance or just long term.
Yeah.
Now, would you stay at the house because it's important for the children? Because you
Yeah.
still have children that live here.
Grown. They don't need me no more.
Well, they
That's
don't
true.
need you, but
That
it's
is true.
important for
Or
them
want me.
to
Right.
have the home.
I might
as a-
only stay because they don't want me here.
the home as a foundation for them.
Yeah.
They can have it.
Okay, so
Hey, you
would
know,
leave.
my only
Yeah.
daughter came
I might
home
move the
tonight
little trailer somewhere out
because
back.
she
Oh, that'd be
knew I was coming to the show.
That's true.
Is it Wednesday? Time to go home.
That's true.
So I don't have to see Dad, but I can see Mom.
Then she got kind of unfortunate because you were still there.
I was still there. Then it
like
was
5 minutes.
awkward.
Yeah.
You know, like, can you leave, Dad?
Yeah, can you leave, Dad?
We're having a fire later tonight.
I brought my
Mom
boyfriend
invited us.
and this other guy, this
Yeah,
monster
and
guy,
I know he's back from.
Vietnam.
Yeah, I don't know what branch he went into.
Very clean-shaven guy. Looks like a offensive lineman, big, but he's wearing a Slipknot T-shirt.
Okay.
So kind of odd, like a Slipknot cowboy is what I would describe him as.
They're all big Slipknot fans. I
Slip-
guess my kid was telling me some story of some sort of documentary they had on Slipknot, and like,
We love this.
yeah, where all the guys came from, and they're like, you know, like I was like, yeah, but their music shit. You know, I mean, they could
Well, it's
be good
cool
guys.
to like beat up people too, and like to
yeah,
not under, like
Is it, is it metal?
yeah, I guess you.
A lot
I
of
don't
it
know.
is.
Is
I
a lot of it very metally?
It's real heavy metal-y. I
Right.
mean, not all of it, but most 99.4%
I told her, I said,
of it.
I taught you better to listen to that.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
and she doesn't, but I mean, there's like
they-
all of her friends do, and they like try to
I
talk
thought
her into.
Slipknot was popular in like the 70s. I thought-
No, 90s, early
90s.
2000s.
Yeah, that's
late
what-
90s, early
30 years
2000s.
That's
ago.
why they're into them, because it's like a throwback. It's kind of like Nirvana's a
They
little
were huge,
old.
man. They traveled with Korn and with
Oh, yeah.
Limp Bizkit and with all
Wow.
those guys, and
All the
they were
crap
one of
bands.
the one of the first, like, I guess, accepted metal bands. You know, whatever.
Is
I
Slipknot
still don't
one
accept
word or
them.
2 words?
It's one
One
word.
word.
It's
And-
one
But
word.
in real life,
They're
is
the
it-
guys that have all the masks, you know.
One of the guys in
They're
the
like-
band actually is in like the most regular band ever.
They're like juggalos,
Oh, and it,
but without clowns. They don't
are
get
they
dressed
the
up.
deer head people?
Yes,
They're the deer head
Yeah.
people. Yeah, I never liked that.
the
I don't
spooky
like that.
deers. Yeah,
I like costumes clearly, but I do not like deer head.
I do. You know, and they're like, I don't know. They're like, well, tip of the hat to Alice Cooper. Dog, you're not Alice. Whoa, not Alice Cooper. You know, I mean, you're just not.
Speaking of Slipknot fans, ladies and
Speaking of
gentlemen,
Alice Cooper, you know, here he comes.
there's a doctor of good lookingness
Mhm.
that just walked into the
The
with a
gang's all here.
quarter zip hoodie. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Smooth E.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, thank you for the great introduction.
You're welcome,
A
buddy.
little nippy in here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm wearing my gold jacket, but
Mhm.
I didn't send you a memo.
That's all right. I've got mine in the car.
I
I'll
knew
go
you
get
did.
it momentarily.
I
Good
knew you
idea.
did.
Hi, Casey.
We were just talking about
Hey,
the fact that Shannon's daughter.
you're not. You're not Andy.
Well, Casey, update. Casey's looking to leave for.
Ever.
I guess I should start this. Steve does not have COVID. His family
No,
does.
he's not sick. His whole family is.
And I
but
said maybe temporary separation.
Yep.
Casey's thinking of a permanent separation
From
was
his family.
Permanent,
response.
temporary separation.
Then he was trying to say his kids don't care about him. Then Shannon responded with his daughter only came home today because it's Wednesday and she knew that he wasn't going to be there, and
Correct.
unfortunately ran into us on our way out.
Yeah.
So I had to
Awkward.
see him. So it's
Ooh.
awkward.
And they actually
Yeah.
texted me about that. That's
Yeah.
the only reason I talked about mine. My kids really love me and want me there. I
Oh.
just wanted to make him feel.
Yeah, and he
you.
does.
Well,
and he
I
already felt
appreciate
bad
that.
by her.
I did.
One thing made you feel bad, and then revisiting it now also should make you feel pretty bad.
No, actually, I feel better.
Yeah,
That
doubt
everybody's
Well,
on
he's in a
board.
group of
Yeah.
friends though.
Yeah.
When he's
Oh, that's true.
discussing that, people that do want him around.
And
Yeah.
so that's kind of how we got to the. Then we were talking about Slipknot, because one
You
of
didn't hold on. Rewind back to where
Okay.
you were late coming up because of the snow.
there's
the
it's
blizzard.
snowing in
Oh,
Oklahoma.
it's snowing.
for about 40
Red dirt
miles.
snow.
Red dirt snow.
Yeah.
And just so I'm not left out, my daughter does not like me either. Tonight I talked to her for the first time in 4 days.
And
She
yours
doesn't
is young,
return any
so
of my
yours will
calls.
very.
Whoa.
Yours is about 10 years from not liking you.
Well, I told my daughter last night that I'm actually not her father. I'm her brother. she's old enough to where
Healthy.
that's not totally
Weird.
weird.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucked up, though.
Well, I just told her I'm not your brother.
Because she's walked in on you and your daughter, or you and your wife before.
Mm.
No.
Who is my daughter? That's what I told her.
Him and his son.
So your wife is your daughter, but
Yeah,
you're her
I'm her
Brother.
brother.
Yeah, and she was delivered to me by aliens. So
Okay.
stuff like
So
that.
your wife is her aunt.
That
who
figures out.
you're
Aunt
having
Heather.
coitus with.
No, your wife is her niece.
Well, she's not my daughter by blood. She's my stepdaughter.
Well, that makes it normal in today's society.
Yeah,
so
I think so.
should be fine.
But anyways, yeah,
You're talking about your wife.
I'm sorry
not
to
your-
hear that your daughter is not talking to you as
It's
much.
status quo. I feel welcome now. And
Is there a
And to be
reason?
fair, your boys probably really don't like you either. But right now they do. They still think you're cool.
1 out of 3 ain't bad.
It's
That's
an
true.
well, it's an
Thanks
an
for the
age
meatloaf.
thing though, I think.
They still think
There,
you're
Eric.
cool. They do like you. It'll be a while.
It's an age thing. I mean, when they get about
Oh, it's nothing
30
to do with
or
age.
something,
Or
they'll be back.
age.
You know?
It's an AIDS thing as well.
AIDS will break up a family. But
Look at yours.
people aren't comfortable.
Are you
with it.
talking about marital AIDS? What kind of AIDS you talk?
Well, should we tell these guys about the new marital aids that we designed?
I don't think they're ready for it. And
Yeah,
by the
buddy.
way,
It's something
it
with
is
poop.
copyrighted. If we throw
It's
this out there,
copyrighted.
it's copyrighted. No one can take it from us.
How many presidents have there been, including Joseph Biden?
Presidents of the
Current.
United States.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's 47 or 46.
We're just
Sure.
Because it was Trump was 45,
Yeah.
then he got reelected to 46.
That's true.
Then
And
that was stolen, so Biden's 47.
But then he got it back and then lost it again on the same day. So
We're somewhere between 46 and 48. With
Let's just say upper 40s.
upper 40s. Okay. Who is your favorite president of all 47?
Right.
And it doesn't have to be, it can be for any reason. Policies?
yeah, we're 46.
46, okay.
My favorite presidents would be George Washington, purely because of all the beautiful artwork that he's in.
Okay.
And he had wooden teeth.
But Grover Cleveland stole the show because he's the only one that he's 2 different numbers. He was 22 and 25.
Okay. Let me just get a
So
picture
he's my pick.
for you guys.
Was he-
Cleveland?
Was he the fat one that got stuck in the tub? That's Taft.
That was Taft.
Yeah.
I always
Also-
remember that because
Cleveland
it's
also-
Laffy
he has a
Taffy.
big-
Is
Taffy,
what I
He had
always
the
yeah.
big
that's true.
mustache.
Yeah.
He reminded me of
I want to change my
Roosevelt.
answer. FDR.
He was
Ooh,
you shouldn't like him, should you?
Why?
the New Deal.
The
It
New
kinda
Deal
fucked
thing. He was the
America.
first socialist.
I'm not like you, man. I don't fucking
Care
toe the
about-
party line.
Yeah, he can like.
I like him.
Democrats.
I
I mean, he's our
Much
hero.
like my bed partners,
He's
I
our
go both
hero.
ways.
Okay, so you said Coolidge for you.
No, that is a cool one though too. But no, Cleveland.
I had Chris
Grover
and Bob
Cleveland.
Lazar, so
Grover Cleveland. Okay, I can draw that.
It's the black guy from Cleveland.
Okay, Grover Cleveland.
are you drawing Grover Cleveland?
Yeah,
Okay.
by memory, bud.
That's great. I'll bring
Yeah.
up a picture. Just
Just so he can.
we'll A-B it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just make sure. It's
Now-
spelled Grover.
This is Grover Cleveland,
Like Grove with an R at the end.
relaxed, but still. And this will actually be my first model.
Images. Like no one knows. Oh, okay. He looks like he looks like all of them. He looks like Taft. I
It
mean,
looks like FDR, but no glasses.
yeah, he does.
Looks like that one actor. What the hell shows he in?
Oh, the diabetes guy.
Wilford Brimley, too.
Okay, Eric. Do this.
Now, see, you made one big mistake. You drew him with glasses.
This is his reading glasses.
Oh, okay.
This is relaxed Grover Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
Now, what if we had something called PBPs,
There you go.
presidential butt plug. So pick a president. You
Now,
collect the whole set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You're thinking that the head
the head would have been the no.
would have
We
been,
have
no.
a whole president stand there to line the crack,
Yeah.
to fill the cracks.
Oh, I love
Okay,
it.
and then we can also like think of the marketing. Like these guys, you know, the generic one. These guys spent their careers with their heads up their asses. Now put their heads up your ass.
Oh,
Like you got all kinds of stuff that
it
you
writes
can-
itself,
it writes
man.
itself, and you can do this thing like the quarters, where you collect the whole set of quarters. You can collect all of these. These are display pieces.
Right.
Put them on your shelf.
Well, we'll have a picture like that next to a little, a deal where you could put it in, and we'll have a
Yes.
huge
Oh, like a
box.
styrofoam deal that you
Yeah.
could stick it in
Stick it in
to where it can kind of stand on the
when
wall.
you don't use
or
them.
When you're not
Yeah,
using
when
them.
you're not using
Because
them.
you'll probably be using them every day. And
For
I'd say,
sure.
hey,
Yeah.
what president
What are you
going
rocking?
today?
You're gonna
Yeah.
want to clean them before you put it in the styrofoam.
Well,
though.
maybe.
You don't want
I
that
mean,
styrofoam
it's
to
up
get.
to you.
Could that be a self-cleaning thing too?
Could be. Could
Maybe
be.
have water go through
Or
the
have a
wall.
little sold separately, a little washer before you put it back in.
A
Like,
presidential butt plug dishwashing, like a thing that you would put in your dishwasher, an actual device that these would sit in.
I was actually thinking about, like, when you're at the golf course, the
Yeah.
ball washer.
Yeah, the ball washers.
Oh, for on the go.
Well,
wait, Casey doesn't
not
know yet.
on the go, not on the go. I was talking about, like, you just wash it and you put it back in your little
I'm
case.
gonna, Casey. This was your president that you picked there, bud.
Yeah, what president you picked? Taft.
Right here, bud.
Yeah.
Now check it out. Presidential butt plugs. Pick any president you want, dude.
I don't know if I'm ready.
Pick
for that.
any president you want.
You're ready for
No,
it.
right now I'm JFK,
Yeah,
and I
he's-
feel great.
yeah.
You know.
I'm
I
not
feel
into
great.
the-
JFK before Dallas or after?
Well, you can actually buy either one.
Yeah, you can buy either
actually,
one.
on the waterhead.com.
It's a special order, but
Yeah. we easily
Yeah.
can make that happen.
by the way, I'm Garfielded. Thanks for
Yeah.
asking. So
You do know that wasn't the cat that was the president, right?
yeah,
yeah.
I found that out when I bought the set.
Where's his tail?
When I change mine,
Yeah. Who do you want?
I'm Barocking.
Oh yeah, you can
Oh,
Barack
yeah.
Obama. He's
Oh.
popular
I
too.
just
It is
rocking
very
it up.
popular.
He's popular.
Actually, I take that back. Rewind again.
Yeah.
I'm trumping.
Yeah,
Well, dude, you
most
can
people are. And by the way, this is how it came up.
Hold on, I'm taking that back one more time.
Well,
That's fine.
Trump again. His
I'm
second
riding on
presidency?
Biden.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
It's
Well,
my driving one, so
the
I
way
can be riding
the
on
way it
Biden.
came up is we're sitting in Lowe's parking lot, getting ready to go in there and get some stuff for the trailer, and he turns to me and says, "Hey, bud, do you think they got presidential butt plugs?
No.
Butt plugs with their, president
It's just
head
a
on them?"
simple question. We just had a Whataburger.
And I said, "Hey, I guarantee you that's already a thing. Someone's thought of it. It's already out there, right? So your man, Mexico, I Googled it.
But
Yeah.
on your source or on a regular?
Regular
On
Google.
regular
I actually
Google and
Googled
on
it.
Pornhub.
I used my
Yeah.
second because,
Sure.
So that's loaded as your, your
Now,
search engine
I'm
already. So
asking-
you have
I'm
to
asking-
search it second.
I'm asking you
It's hard to
guys,
find.
Google.
Was-
I have to Google it from
was
here.
it a thing? Was it a thing already? I said it was. I said someone's already thought of that.
I
There's
would
a lot of
figure
smart-
somewhere out there is
lot of
butt
smart
plug
folks
with, like,
out there.
Somebody's face painted on. Maybe not a whole body one.
Well, this
Right.
would line the crack.
That would
Crack.
line that fill your crack.
Can you imagine the TikTok videos with our special American flag
Yeah,
underwear?
twerk with that on.
When there's a president and people are rocking with Coolidge or
What if we did like a play? Like
Oh,
the
we all
Hoover-
had black pants on and we like had them walking.
Exactly, dude. The
Hey,
imagination.
guys.
Let your imagination run wild. When you're butt plugging, when you're presidential butt plugging,
Well, they have
There's
like
all
a
kinds
light
of
or
options.
anything
State
on
of
them.
Union address.
Yep.
Dude, if I could put a speaker through it where I could talk out of it,
Casey, of course you can.
Podium
You can do
sold
anything.
separately, but we do have that
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Little podium that you
Right.
sit there.
And you can make bobblehead ones, and for FDR, you can make his legs bobble legs.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
limp legs just
Oh,
flapping
man,
around.
we'd have to
Good
bring a
idea.
picture
for
of
Casey,
Casey.
Barack,
I
you can
thought
have
of
big
that.
giant wanger.
Well,
Well, the butt plug,
yeah,
he's in his
that's true.
wheelchair. It's the only president in a
Barack was
wheelchair.
in a wheelchair.
No, he's talking about Hoover.
Was
and
Barack
I'm
in
talking
a
about,
No.
no,
Oh,
Hoover. Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
I think
was Hoover-
Coolidge was too.
There's
but
a
that
lot
was
of
just
wheelchair
to be cool.
presidents.
Was there?
Well, if Hoover was in a wheelchair
And Roosevelt.
and Roosevelt
Oh,
was
I
in a
guess
wheelchair,
Roosevelt was too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But for a time.
Well, he had pole.
we had.
He had the
whole
polio.
time.
Yeah.
I think
They didn't have
Was
good
it?
leg doctors back
I
then.
think he had wheelchairs before presidents.
Yeah. That's why I think Casey's a president, because his legs doesn't work.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
It's a dumb. I mean, you could say it's a dumb idea, except
And
for
I
it's
lie. I
genius.
agree with everything,
I mean,
but argue everything else.
To be 100% clear, I looked it up, and the only president I could find that has been turned into a butt plug, well, Jesus was.
there
So
was a
obviously,
Jesus
there is a
butt plug,
Jesus butt plug,
which is sad.
which is, well,
Well, you always want Jesus following you around.
it does say
That's true.
what you do.
There's a lot of Hispanic
You know,
people out there
It's a
that like
picture of
ass
Jesus.
play
Says,
too.
hey,
Doesn't say WWJD.
Or Latino.
not yet.
It
You
would
can
be
make
better
one.
if it said H.
But there was
Who
one.
would Jesus do?
There was one. There was a Trump one. So
Yeah.
Trump one already exists, but there's 3 or 4 different designs.
And they're all
of that.
based on like you see their face.
The face.
Yeah,
Just
that's
the
what I
face.
was thinking.
It's
that
not
all
like
of
a
them would
wedding
be.
cake topper like
Not like
our
that.
president.
But that
No.
would be hard to sit on. Hard to. I think the face one would be a more
Well, no.
realistic one.
If you want to try,
I
you
didn't
could-
realize you sat down when you had.
Something in you.
Yeah.
No,
I thought that was an
no,
all fours
No,
sort of situation.
no, some people wear the like butt plugs like around like him. He's a plugger.
Yeah, but I don't have. If
He's-
His is for
put these-
safety,
If you
though.
put these in your crack,
that would be hard to sit on. It would be
Not for
uncomfortable.
pleasure.
really good.
No.
His is for safety, not
Casey,
pleasure.
people ride bicycles so they can feel the seat in their ass crack.
That's
People
not why
like
they
the
do
way
it.
that
They look.
feels.
No.
Yeah, they like to have something, a hot dog style line in their butt
No.
cheeks. That's what
I mean, you could make it out of like memory foam or
Here,
something.
Casey, put this in your butt crack and
I've
sit on it.
been in there.
women wear thong back underwears just to feel that sensation of
No.
stuff running in their crack. They love it. Women love that. So you put a president in there, a man president. Sorry, there's no Hillary Clinton one. That ain't my fault. Lock her up. I'm just
If she would
saying
have won, there would have been.
there would be. There absolutely would be. And
What
the
do we
next,
do, first lady?
Did you say Taft?
no,
You
I don't
said
want First Lady. I want a Barbara Bush butt plug. I mean, that's
But
a
I would
crusty
kind of
old-
like a
Michelle
Well,
Obama.
no Grover Cleveland's wife. You
That looks
know,
like Cleveland.
Well, and then
The same president.
wait a minute.
I think the president was a Highlander for a lot of years. Just wore
Oh,
For
glasses.
sure. Look,
A
okay,
lizard
okay,
Highlander?
hold on. Check this out. This is Taft, right? Watch
Okay.
this. Cleveland.
That's the same guy.
Yeah, tell me there's a
they're
difference.
extremely different.
Taft,
Go back.
Cleveland.
Oh wait, watch this. This picture here. Go back now.
That's Cleveland. Taft.
Is this guy.
That's right.
Show me. Go back to.
I got it. That's Taft. No, that's Cleveland. Sorry, Steve. I'm even confused. That's
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Go back.
Taft.
Is that.
Yeah,
That's
That's the same guy.
Wow.
Now give me another one.
So he was 3 presidents. My pick's a
Coolidge.
good one.
Calvin?
Yeah, Calvin Coolidge. That's our first black president.
Yeah.
Nope. White.
Calvin Coolidge was
He was
black.
white.
Or is Indian?
Is Coolidge with a
Not
Yeah,
Dot.
it's
Not
C.
Dot Casey. Feather.
the same guy? He just doesn't have a mustache. Actually,
He looks more like.
he looks like
Putin.
Bush. He looks like Bush 1. Tell me that's not Bush 1 right here. And also tell me that's not Tricky Dicky.
No, it doesn't look like Nixon. It looks like
It
Bush,
does.
though.
His nose. It looks like a young Nixon.
Are you just seeing whatever you want to see now?
No, it looks like
That looks like Michael Jordan.
This one would make it good. That's a good butt plug.
that is a great butt plug. Suit.
Great.
Yeah.
That one. Oh, like this.
Worried look.
Turned sideways and looking out.
Yeah.
You know
Get me out of here.
who's
You
looking
know?
out of there?
Well, you can get them all, Casey, and that's the
I
thing.
like I like this one here. Where he's just kind of looking off into like this.
It's smart to
He was
collect
probably
the whole set
ugliest
because
president. Oh.
you don't want your marital aids. And by the way, let's get them out of the drawers and start displaying
Let's
them.
start using them.
Let's start displaying them. There shouldn't be any.
I don't think it's going to help.
Steve,
You shouldn't
Steve, are
call
you
them
saying
marital
we
aids.
sound like robots? Is that what you're
God
saying?
Damn it, Steve. What did you want us to do, Steve? We're robot voicing again.
We're robot voicing?
Well, we can turn it off, unplug it, and turn it back on.
Are we Bob Lazar in it? You guys sound, yeah. Thank you, Steve.
Robot.
I got it.
Robot voice.
You want me to keep it going?
Robot voices.
Mhm. Check uno. Check one. Welcome to my live show and restart. Hi. Hi, everyone. Sorry about that. We had to restart. We had to start the old Podbean. We have people listening on a Podbean, so
Well, yeah, we want to make sure it sounds professional.
Yeah, we make sure it sounds good.
Well,
Or-
professional is weak and
not professional, presidential. Sorry.
Presidential.
That's what we're looking for. More presidential than anything. There we are. Is that us?
Well,
Awesome.
you always click
There.
on that, and it always sounds bad through
Oh,
there, so
that's
you
not
don't have
us.
to click on. That sounds fine, right? Yeah, that's,
Hello, hello, hello.
there's a small delay there, but I don't think that we can get rid of that.
Photograph. This is a photograph of
Okay,
a
Podbean
photograph.
sounds normal. Facebook, well,
Okay.
Well, okay, I fixed the. Who'd you say, Coolidge? I fixed his lips.
Calvin.
Except for I don't know where
nailed
Casey
it.
is. I think he's. That's him. I don't know why you always play that one.
But
'cause
Coolidge,
it's like
no,
the
Coolidge
worst.
didn't have it. We I mean, you can hear it on there every time he plays it. It doesn't, you can hear it. I'm still.
I can't find us.
That's right there.
Oh,
I'm wearing a golden jacket.
yes, that guy, Calvin
Oh,
Coolidge.
That's Highlander, man.
That's
Called the
Ted.
That's Grover Cleveland.
That's my dog.
Grover
I
Cleveland.
picked Cleveland. Yeah. Cleveland rocks.
All right, just for you, Steve. We're back.
You can't
buddy.
tell me that he wasn't the leader of the free world at some point in
The
time.
bean
Well,
is
he just
clean.
messed
The bean
with
is
us,
clean.
you know.
We've
Thank
wiped
you.
that bean clean.
Well, the only thing you missed when we were robot
Yes.
voicing is we were talking about
President.
clearly presidential butt plugs.
But sometimes doing president talking robot is maybe better.
Well, I think that you don't think that as a president you would want to have at home a collection of your co-presidents or whatever that's called. I mean,
Well,
there's a
I think I'd-
very limited. There's 46 of
in
you.
this
ever.
difficult
I'd rather
time
have,
where
like,
everybody's
sports
locked
heroes.
inside right now, and you can do trading amongst people,
I don't
Mhm.
know that
You
I want
know?
to trade. If they're
Do you have a
removable, like
Coolidge
face-
at home? Because I don't have a Coolidge. I'd trade you this
I'll,
Garfield.
I've
Nah,
got
I
one.
got 2 Clevelands for both terms, and that's really the only ones I've got so far.
I'd trade you my FDR for one of those.
Okay.
It's got waggly legs.
It could be like Pokemon cards. You don't
Collect
even
the
know what
whole
you're
set.
ordering.
That's right.
Oh, get a secret pack.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or
I'm
we could
not
just, or
riding
you
on
could
a
just
horse already.
put them in all the presidential libraries.
What if we did a runoff plug election, a runoff selection,
Ooh, we should do
like
that.
losers, you know,
Oh yeah.
like Woodrow Wilson, but he won, I think, though.
But he was the worst president.
Hillary Clinton clearly would be the first one on your top of your mind. Loser.
Or Trump.
Well, not really.
Well, Trump it was a president, but then also a loser, and
yeah,
then
he
also
could be both. He could be the first both. Actually, Biden ran multiple times. Bush ran multiple times.
oh,
He
I would
lost,
get that. Who's that nerd that said he invented the internet? That said that
Perot.
Gore.
Gore.
Yeah.
Gore. I'd
Mhm.
get an Al Gore one.
That's
Yeah, me
true.
too.
Yeah, or a Perot. Oh, my Perot feels so good.
Oh, Pro would be small.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
a very short
Can
guy.
we get the Michael Dukakis while he's riding the tank?
Ooh,
man.
how about the
Oh.
Bob Dole with the pin? That would
Oh,
hurt.
dude. I think Bob Dole's still alive.
I'm gonna be honest.
I think so.
If I'm
Too.
That's
collecting the
fucking
bushes,
crazy.
since we're going to lose, I'm gonna get me a Jeb Bush.
Oh,
Man, he fell out of a tree, dude.
Yeah,
This
wow.
one feels great. It's wooden.
yeah, but I'm really stupid when I wear it. You know,
Yeah, dude, I'm
I do
stupid.
stupid stuff
Yeah.
when I wear this.
I think I'm in Florida, Georgia, or something.
Yeah.
I think it's the same place. I'm
Butt
fucking
cracks. It
stupid.
sweats more. You know when I've got him. In.
How many letters is in your name? 3.
I'm sorry, Quattro.
Yeah, sorry for my Spanish speaking
No.
friends. Seis.
Sorry.
Anyways,
Ah,
it's
we
a
could-
dumb.
I don't think it's a good seller. I think it would have
Oh,
been.
bull! You think that TikTok would blow this up?
Yeah, okay.
Women twerking at work, heroes, with actual heroes in their butts.
Well,
Presidents on heroes.
We can
in
have
heroes.
different. We can have different sets. We can have like
They're going
Here,
to turn it.
what?
other
Imagine
heroes.
this.
Look at this,
Just
Casey.
shake it.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah. You can
Can't
see it.
stop imagining it.
Yeah, I know.
That's hot, dude. That's hot.
I don't know why it wouldn't work. And I could only see I could only see upside potential in this.
Thank you.
Those get off the ground, they fund your development. Next thing you know, you got a Mahomes one.
Oh, getting in sports figures?
Yeah.
Yep.
You got a LeBron one.
Of course, you got a
Maybe
a
not.
barbershop.
Maybe not Kobe.
That's too soon, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Too
you
soon.
could buy one, but
I'd want a
it'd
Kobe.
be like one that you'd be like one that you framed or left in a display case.
Get you like a Wilt Chamberlain, you
Yeah.
know?
Well, you'd want one, maybe a commemorative one.
That's all.
Should we say
I got
commemorative
the Shaq.
with him and his daughter?
Oh, no.
I'm
just did a-
asking.
They just
Well-
did a statue. You could do a replica of the statue.
I'm
I guess.
asking out loud.
Well,
'cause
speaking of
I
statues,
thought we were
we
doing
are,
spitballing.
we were
This is a brainstorming session. There's no wrong answers
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
we were gonna do
We could do a Confederate line for those that believe the South will rise
Boy.
again.
Casey, the racist stuff.
yeah.
again.
Well,
a little too
I-
racist. A little too
How is that
far.
racist?
You're trying to
Just a little too far.
idolize the Confederacy.
No,
I don't
we
I don't
know.
agree
I
with
said
slavery,
we
Casey.
could do one
Oh
for
my gosh.
those who
I think it's a
believe
good
the
idea, though,
size-
for
the South
races.
will rise again.
With all the statues that they've taken down,
Mhm.
we could melt all that down.
make
for-
butt plugs out of them.
Well, for our racist
Mini
butt plugs
replicas.
Right. Yeah. the
Many
mini rep, yeah.
replicas of all of
of
them.
those statues. Yes.
That's actually a good idea. I was thinking like
I got me a
like
Ku Klux
American
Klan.
disasters. Collection, just like American disasters.
Oh yeah,
like,
you were thinking of that. That's smart.
where you had the Boston bombing,
So it's
or
just like a pressure
no.
cooker,
like a pressure cooker with little
No.
running shoes,
or
No.
like
butt plug,
Twin
no,
twin
Towers.
towers.
no.
Pearl
Oklahoma
Harbor.
bombing,
Pearl Harbor would be
No!
like
I
a
don't know.
ship.
Guys,
like a little rider truck.
Casey,
You know
these
what
are
I mean?
things that happened in history.
Yes,
know.
and
The
what better-
January 6th insurrection.
Yes, the insurrection.
Bingo.
Oh, that
There
would
you
be a
go.
great one.
Yeah,
The
see,
most-
Casey's on board
Now
all of a
he's on
sudden.
board
Outraction,
now.
The outraction.
Now he's on board.
Yeah. Well,
And
I'm
that
just
would
saying,
be in there because that was American Disaster. That'd be part of the set. You can just buy You're Just One.
Ross
can
Perot
I
would say,
finish?
"Can I finish?" That's true.
Can I
Good,
finish?
good point, Steve.
We can have some with pull cords
What's the
that have
most
His
saved.
would also have a
What's sensitive?
calculator on it. Isn't he the guy
Oh,
that
yeah.
did the calculator?
Yeah,
You could
Texas.
you could move on to state birds as you travel across the country.
Oh, wow.
Now, is that selling?
Metal
visit-
lark?
Now you're just
You,
throwing
the
anything
state
to a wall
spoons.
and see if it goddamn
How many
sticks.
times you walk into somebody's house and they got the state spoon collection
every
thing?
fucking time
Yeah,
I
I
walked
could see
into a
if you were
house.
talking
Look,
about doing it for a high
Eric,
school
Eric.
fundraiser.
Eric, check it out. I got my
Like-
spoon bill in.
Oh,
See
New
that?
Hampshire.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
nice.
I think you get replica, like you get
I
like
didn't know Georgia was the
you know, you
bat.
go to a
Yeah.
football game and all the guys moon, and
Fruit
it's like
bat.
the high school, like the running back, the quarterback, the
This would be viral.
I know where Casey's going.
He wants to see.
He wants to see the letters on them. So when you go to the game and four guys stand up next to one another, boom.
CHS. What?
Gamecocks.
Which is also Missouri's state bird.
Casey just wants to see younger people use them, which is smart, but I don't think it's
Well,
appropriate.
if you didn't think that we'd
No,
have
these
lead
are the
plugs for
dads
kids,
that are
we
doing
thought
like
about
right,
that.
you know, they do. I'm talking about they do.
No,
button,
we
like
thought
my senior
about
year,
middle
my daughter had a
schoolers.
button.
We thought about middle schoolers.
I had a senior
Okay.
button for my daughter. If that would have been a button plug, and I'd been like,
Yeah.
when they're like senior night, I'm like,
That's my girl.
If we,
that's what I'm talking about. You could try to spin it if you
listen,
want.
we're a business. We're a
Okay,
business.
Trump, quit spinning me,
We
bud.
care about one thing: making money, capital. That's
Yeah.
it.
That's it.
We don't have feelings. We're not trying to hurt them because we don't have them. So yeah, when we pitch to the FDA children's butt plugs, it's not because all we're trying to think is money.
Insensitive. We're
There's
not
a lot of
insensitive.
kids
We just
out
want
there.
You
money.
say the FDA?
The FDA.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, we're gonna get this approved by the FDA?
Yeah.
Well, we started there. We tried to call
Are
it
you
who
trying? Are you
No.
trying to
First.
make them like a homopath or home? What do you?
farm to table. Farm
Yeah,
to
it's
table.
farm to table. Butt
Yeah,
plug.
Or
organic.
are they
Yeah,
medical?
homeopathic.
Yeah,
grade?
they're gluten free.
Homeopathic.
They're
Are they?
gluten free.
Well, you can
Yeah.
put a crystal on one.
For
Yeah,
sure.
so-
You can crystal
saying.
power.
Yeah.
Some of the ones will have.
Hey,
I'd like to get a
that's-
mood one.
For the veterans, we could do tactical.
What's my mood?
Oh, that's right.
Well, then we start a whole line of
Or the
clear.
insurrectionists.
But we start a
That
whole
kinda
line
goes
of
both
clear
ways.
pants. And just have a
Submarine.
little clear window in them.
Well, or
Tank.
a hole that you can just.
Well, I
put
know,
on the
but
A10
still, but everyone,
Warthog.
if it's raining, you don't want to get it wet. You can.
Yeah, that's true. You wouldn't want to get. You could have a cover, like a little clear
You
cover.
don't want to get your original once out of the box tap wet.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
that-
Not
yeah.
with rainwater, because
No.
these are made of
No.
some that will rust almost instantaneously.
Instantly.
That's
And they swell up huge
Tin.
when they get
it's
wet.
made of tin.
Right.
Well, and they double, almost
Yeah.
triple in size as soon as they get wet.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, a lot of them will
Whoop.
explode up. That's true.
True.
They're
Could-
mainly for show, but
Could we do
Patent
one called the
pending.
prison locker that's hollowed out? Not saying you should use it to smuggle contraband into your loved ones.
Dude, can we do one
Ah.
that's also a
that's a good
vagina?
idea.
So like then if me and you, it'd be like doing.
Oh, hollowed
Well,
out.
that's kind of like a totally different idea. You went from presidential to just ways that we could have
Yeah, toys.
relations.
sorry, we'll say
Yeah.
that for the.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But if that's a good idea,
It's a
if-
different line. Write it
I'm
down.
just
We'll
saying
think
he's
about it.
talking about
So-
he's talking about state birds.
Yeah, I'm talking about state birds
A lot of
and
talking about your
athletes. You're
buddies.
talking about the South will rise again, and I want my
inserting-
daughter's face in my butthole.
But I think your last idea was to insert a plug into your ass that is vaginal canal
Yep.
for somebody to be able to have
Yeah,
sex.
like
No,
a
he wanted
sleeve.
to insert it on your ass so he could have sex
Not
with
your-
you
not
while
you-
still pretending
not
you're a
just
woman.
not
you.
just inside of me. Would you come in me?
No, it'll have a sleeve. It'll be protected.
All right, no to
Not
that.
in you.
I'll take that
In
as a
Ross
no.
Perot.
Can I finish?
Can I finish?
Can I finish?
How about
Can I
now?
finish?
Can I
Can I
finish?
finish? That's the Ross
He
Pro
took
cum
something
game, dude.
Yeah.
Just beautiful. I was trying
It's on
to
our
come
new-
up with and span it to completely dirty. You know, I
Just saying, by the way,
Just say-
yeah, it might be a silly idea. You guys might
Yeah.
think it's silly, but I guarantee you, if we came out with it tomorrow and we sold it like encyclopedias, every month you get a new president
Mhm.
and it's random.
And we sold them door to door.
you get like a
Encyclopedia
commemorative
started.
coin with them as well.
No, you get the commemorative case. If
Now-
you opt in, you get the case of the first president.
Yeah.
Then after that, every month you get a little box. It's a treasure box, and you open it up. You never know what president you're gonna get, and you
I'll
get to
show
put it
this to
in
the
your
plug of the month.
Thank you.
So they'd know
You
what
get one a month, like an
Oh, good month,
encyclopedia,
Okay.
and then tell.
Cool.
But then, so you, but you're.
And
right
by
now,
the way,
the entry line's all presidents, right?
it's all that's what we're starting with. It's all presidents. But here's the deal: if you pledge to buy all 46,
Uh-huh.
By the time, obviously, there's not that many. There's a couple of years.
every
But-
Olympics.
Well, you have like a first term, second term for each one, though, won't you?
No,
No,
if
Maybe
you
like
stick
if we
around,
do
because
a-
remember
no.
FDR was 7 terms.
that's right.
I don't want to have 7 FDRs.
Yeah, it'll
7
only
little
be-
broken
it'll-
leg guys swinging
Yeah,
around.
that's
That's
right
in the
just
middle of my
horrible.
set.
But here's the deal, Casey. If you pledge today,
Will the
there's an election coming up here pretty soon. Okay.
will the Washington be?
So maybe
wooden?
we'll have another president. Maybe Joe will get reelected. We don't know. But
Ooh, we could have a Camila.
what exactly? What I'm saying is the next president.
I doubt it.
You
Our
get
approval ratings
hey
are pretty
hey
down.
hey, you get free if you
You guys-
sign up today. You get the 47th for free.
This is kind of stupid and probably inside. Do you guys know if
Maybe the 48th.
Coolidge squared the back of his hair or he rounded it?
I'm guessing
Like a
it was.
block taper.
I think it was just the scissor cut, like the.
It was a bowl.
It was
It was a monkey cut.
yeah,
like
it was
bowl.
rounded. I don't think they had
Are
the
you- are you
technology
still
for
in
straight
Coolidge?
lines.
I
back
thought
then.
we were doing.
Well, I was going to
Cleveland.
show you the back of this butt plug. I had another idea that I was telling Shannon about yesterday. I can only really show you if I.
The back of
Right. It's in the crease. So the butt plug goes the other way.
Right. Well,
That's our idea.
what if in the back there was this little hole in the back where you could actually remove the plug
Yep.
and put it into each different president? So you'd only need one plug,
One
or
plug.
maybe you need a
Oh.
bigger plug.
Just
you know,
put a little all
That would
thread in
make 'em
there.
more
Yeah.
sh- That
Yeah.
would make them more shareable.
Yeah, then you could always share president, keep your own what's been in you,
Yeah. Yours. Right.
yours. That's
And,
Exactly.
and you could display all your presidents for when your folks came over
well,
and
then you
everything.
could also
Yep.
pass it around to your kid. I mean,
History teachers could have them in their classroom. Nobody would be none the wiser.
well, we would all
Well,
know that they're
Yeah, they can either wear them or display them.
because there's a hole in the back that's technically for butt plugs, but kids wouldn't know that.
But
You
you
know,
could also,
well,
like,
hey.
we could sell an accessory where you could hang, like, put a sticky thing where you could.
No,
now the JFK
buddy.
we would have
Hey.
the hole up here, but that's different. I mean, that's
that's different.
I
a
thought we
joke.
weren't doing second term.
well, I think he got shot on the one term, but I think he only had that one term.
Hey, bud,
We're not making two different ones. We'll
His
just make
term
the
limit-
one.
everybody's been
Was
saying
real.
stickers. Hey, you're dancing around a great idea here.
I always am. I'm a dance man
With
and a great idea,
With
man.
every butt plug, double jacket. You put a little coat on it, hides the button. in the
Barbie
back.
clothes them.
Yep.
Barbie clothes.
Boom.
Because now you're getting into textiles, and
What
you
I'm
know that's
saying
money. That's
is
sweatshop money.
no, I know
That's
that.
Nike money. That's barbershop talking
we
to
can dip into
LeBron
that.
money.
We'll dip in that.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll
that's
dip into that a little
that's
bit.
Bill Maher
You
money.
want to dip into it?
The plugs are gonna be on the back, right?
Yes. Yeah, because you don't want to get.
Yeah,
through the-
you want the face and you want the face front.
you
Yeah,
want to be able,
face forward.
as a partner of somebody,
Right.
that would be wearing this plug. You would want them to be able to have a conversation with the
Yes.
president.
Now, are you saying, hey, after that 40, 47, 48, maybe,
Mhm.
of those presidents out, are we going to start doing their wives?
Casey did
For
he wanted
sure.
first ladies earlier. I don't know if I like. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I could.
Well, for women, these are butt plugs for just women.
Could
And
this
see,
be?
look, that's one. And that's Calvin Coolidge's little wife. So look at that. She's handsome.
She's leathery. That's for sure.
Hello.
That's before sunblock, though.
Yeah,
A lot
Yeah.
of those people got leathery earlier.
she looks real happy.
You
This
got
is
that
an
shit crazy Mary
automobile.
Lincoln
Oh
it's
my
true.
God,
and smoking hot
Mary Todd.
Jackie Onassis Kennedy.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, after Playboy.
Jackie Onassis.
All about that. Oh, nasty.
nasty.
Oh nasty, yeah.
Look at that.
I heard she took.
Tell
third-
me that wouldn't be a good
Is
butt
it
plug.
was it Jackie Onassis that got third at the mud run, or was
Yes.
that Barbara Bush?
No, it was Onassis.
Or fun run? I don't remember if it's a mud run or a fun run. They were covered in paint and mud at the end, but
What a beautiful looking lady.
that's Mary Todd. Yeah, she was just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Just gorgeous. Classic beauty, really.
Since Lincoln was a closeted homosexual, could you have a reversible butt plug?
Whoa.
So he's the front.
Facing in.
Could we? Well, okay. If you're saying that we can put outfits on them to hide the hole,
Yep.
right? I think that there's a possibility that if you unbuttoned, because it's just a buttoned-up jacket, much like I'm wearing tonight.
That's
If
it.
you unbuttoned, the hole went all. It was two-sided, so yes,
Yeah,
you could
just all the
switch
way
the
through.
plug.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely switch the plug
You can decide.
You go all the way through. You could put two on.
Yep.
with a friend or a buddy.
Yes.
Butt plug.
If you want to sandwich Grover Cleveland,
Yeah, are you coming over tonight? Because I got Cleveland in. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I
Uh-huh.
know. It's waiting for you on the other side of that.
You know what that means?
Yeah. It's I know at first it seems insensitive.
It does.
and
It seems like
But
we're
get
making
over that.
fun or something. Get way over that.
Get way over that.
Think of the
Get
money.
past that. Think about making money.
Yes.
Think about making money, and also realize that nurses right now, as people are dying of COVID,
They need
they are
butt
twerking
plugs
about it.
for
So
sure.
who's insensitive?
Yep.
I can watch a
Heroes.
nurse twerk and have 7 billion likes
Yes, we can.
every day on TikTok. That
Yes,
can
we
happen
can.
every day.
And that's our
While COVID numbers
Still
are
don't
rising.
get why you get mad why they take care of people and twerk on their breaks. I
well,
don't
because
understand.
how serious is it?
yeah. I think that's our calling card. That's our first commercial. Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
So if
Butt
you're a
plug,
doctor that
twerk,
saves
yeah.
lives, you can't also like
You don't see a lot of doctors
make
twerking.
show.
No, you
Well,
don't see
I
any
do.
doctors.
You just
See
don't.
nurses,
Uh-huh.
frontline nurses.
Yeah, they don't have a license. They
And
have
by
a
the way,
nursing
they're
license.
I'm the
usually-
guy that
they're
organized
usually-
the thank you when we had all the ambulances out here and
Yep.
we thanked the nurses at the
And
beginning of COVID.
that was me.
I was the guy that started all that. I was the guy that headed it up. I got all of the first responders out there. We had all the lights going. We even brought roast beef sandwiches. You remember we handed them out farm to table
No.
to all the nurses, all the heroes,
I don't remember that.
and we didn't even
You
get their
didn't-
attention.
You didn't really organize. You just called 911 and made up
That's
an
true.
accident.
And we pushed Skidman off the roof.
I was there though. I was there with a sign that's like, "Thank you,
Thank you, heroes.
thank you, heroes."
And roast beef was just
Yeah.
leftover Arby's.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is I appreciated, I knew at the beginning of COVID, the face of COVID was going to be these nurses. They're right there in the front line. And they don't have a choice. It's their fucking job.
So guess what? We made butt plugs of them. Check it out. Heroes.
I'm just saying that
American nurses.
they can do what
50
they
of them.
want. They can twerk all they
They
want.
can put themselves in their butt and twerk.
Hard
We're
work.
not in control of their breaks. You know.
Oh, I'm no.
No, they're
definitely not,
union
definitely Not.
workers.
They're union.
Yeah,
That's
for
definitely
sure.
not.
They're
They can
union
break,
strong.
and I hope they
Union
twerk while they
That
break.
might be something like that was worked into
You know what
their-
I do when I'm really tired after dealing with COVID?
Twerk.
I twerk it
Yeah,
out. I twerk it out.
I
I
try
gotta
to
stretch.
forget my stress
Mhm.
and twerk it out.
Twerk
Yep.
it.
I don't go sit in my car and be like,
Nope.
why am I
And
And I
Try.
like that you've seen
No.
14 videos of chicks twerking. And
14 is low.
Is
I've seen
real low.
That's this
Lots.
but it was the
afternoon.
That's
same
just-
yeah.
one that you kept
Oh.
watching.
I've seen one woman is very talented. I have seen her a
That's a
number
lot.
of times.
Yeah, a lot of
Not
times.
clear if she's a nurse. Does wear scrubs though.
Well,
And you can get those anywhere, I guess. You can get them at
well,
Scrubs,
Scrubs Beyond.
Scrubs and Beyond for sure. So, anyways, this is what the show is basically at the beginning, where
Yeah.
we kind of pitch ideas.
Business ideas.
Yeah, it's more business
If you've
ideas.
never listened to it before, welcome to those guys from Wichita. This is the
Sorry.
beginning show.
Entrepreneur hour.
We get serious in the second one.
Yeah,
For
the
sure.
second half of the show, if you go to Conradio,
We start breaking it
those
down.
guys from Wichita will be there,
Yeah.
along with the OK Taco Show, where you'll actually hear this idea come to life in an episode of last night's OK Taco Show.
Yeah.
So there's a number of shows that are available on our Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/Conradio,
Pretty easy.
and
It's
then
pretty
we'll
easy.
be the second hour of the show.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a little bit more structured, a
Yeah.
little bit more rigidly structured.
We'll
Make
dial
more-
back into this.
Make more.
but-
We make more phone calls usually.
We'll
you
do.
know,
We'll
business
we'll
phone-
have phone calls with celebrities.
Yep.
Celebrity interviews. We got that coming up. We're
Top
gonna-
10 lists.
I want to find out what Adam McKay has to
Yeah,
say
tonight's
about
Joe Rogan, so you won't want to miss it.
Bob Saget. Apparently they're friends, so we're gonna get an interview with him on the bonus show. If you guys
Right.
are a fan of him, Bob Lazar is coming on to talk about propulsion,
Love that.
and we're gonna end our bonus show tonight with a beer review. We actually have 7 seltzers we're gonna review tonight.
Really good.
So
Mm.
yeah, so if you guys are into podcasts that do that,
Yeah.
you can
That
definitely
do the exact same thing
over and over again, talk to
over and
the
over
same
again.
people.
You're gonna love ours.
You're gonna really like our pay
Yep.
show. We don't do it on the free show. Maybe we should. That'd
we
be
should
smart.
probably swap it. You know,
We used
but
to, but
That's not.
you
That's
don't wear
my
as many
mouth.
costumes in the main show, but they can't see because it's not on video.
That's true. We should have to figure out a way for videos to be involved
just a picture.
in the pay side.
I mean, I don't
'Cause
care.
last week I dressed as
Captain
Mailer
Todd.
Tire
I think
Moore.
everybody was confused. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I dressed as Sam Bradford, and nobody knew that it was.
Who it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I couldn't
No.
tell.
Famous Philadelphia Eagles quarterback, but
Yeah.
you'd have to be a sports fan to know that.
and I'm not. So
By the way,
Not since
sports
my legs
fans,
stopped
we do
working.
have a sports segment coming up too. So if you guys want to find out our
True.
we're doing pick 3 this
Picks of the
weekend.
week.
There's only 2 games.
we're doing pick
so-
3 NFL playoffs. Who's gonna win? You know, call some people and find out.
We'll call it Mike Ditka's.
Yeah, we might call them and see
See what they think
what
about
color their eyes are.
Yeah, what color? What do you think about your new GM?
What president you wearing? You know. Well,
See,
We
that's
could
gonna.
pitch this to them.
Well, I'm telling you, that would start being a phrase that people would start using all the time.
who you rocking?
Casey, if I called Kansas Golf and Turf, oh, it's Casey Parts, president you got in. Like, Everybody would
I won't
ask
have
you.
one in because you're making them too big, and I won't be. I'll only be able to wear them laying on my stomach.
See, you're thinking of these men because they look rigid. They're soft.
Okay, now I'm.
They're fleshy feeling.
Yeah.
Like
They're like those stress balls.
They're like real
in the
people.
words of Michael Knight, they're like a baby's skin from
That's
Knight Rider.
right.
I don't. Now I'm less interested.
That's not. Yeah, let's think of another adjective or.
Well, I'm just saying, you might know him as Michael Long before he got shot in the forehead in episode
In the
1 of
face.
Knight Rider.
Yeah.
And it hit the military grade metal plate and bounced out of the front of his face, and they were given a new face. You might remember Knight Rider. Maybe you forgot about Knight Rider.
I did. I obviously I did. Either that or I never knew that.
because you thought Michael Knight was Michael Knight. It was
Right.
really Michael Arthur Long, who was shot in the face, in the forehead that hit a metal plate, and then the bullet ricocheted. Luckily, because your brain's in your skull. I don't know if you knew that.
I thought I saw that.
That's what the doctor in Knight Rider told me, that your brain is in your skull. And so typically when a projectile hits the front of your skull, it'll hit your brain.
Yeah.
Well, Michael Arthur Long had a metal plate in there.
Smart thinking.
Actually, it wasn't a metal plate, it was a belt buckle, because he had the same belt buckle on his waist. Hit the belt buckle, bounced out of his face. 3 weeks later, new face. Of who you know now as Michael Knight.
Is it David Hasselhoff?
But it wasn't
Well,
the face they did after.
what's the word?
I'm going to give you the same answer that I've been giving you for the past 4 days. It's probably the only human being on this planet who's in worse condition than you are.
What?
Is he going to die?
Should have. That bullet was fired point blank right into his skull.
How did he survive?
The man has a metal plate in his forehead. See?
See?
Probably military surgery. Yes.
What?
It deflected the bullet, which was heading right toward his brain.
Oh, right
Came
toward it.
back out
Where's that?
his face. We'll never know what he looked like.
What do you mean you'll never know what he looked like? Let me remind you,
Did they just pick up a random guy?
they shot him like that. There's the black guy got shot. But anyways, they shot him right here. Michael or Mr. Knight's helicopter came and picked him up, and then they said, we'll never know what he looked like before. How did you know to go get him in your helicopter to take him to a place?
He'd be living
Very
just
confused.
like me.
Music. Cue.
Castle.
Castle
Check.
drink. I did a mud run there. Careful. There's a new face under there. It's been 2 weeks. This
Cut.
should work.
Cut higher. There's a metal plate up there.
Same cardigan.
I've got good news for you. The night 2000 will be ready.
What? The Night 2000.
Yeah, baby. Let's see if there's any bruising.
Ow! You got my ear.
Ooh, there usually is bruising and
Yeah.
a face swap, but not with this one.
Well, they've got a lot of high technology there.
Well, it's been 3 weeks.
Does he have eyes?
Huh?
Can he see?
His hair didn't get messed up.
Wait. Perfect.
Looks like a robot. Are you okay?
Last thing I remember, I was shot in the forehead.
Who are you?
It was a
guys?
completely different face, and I don't know you guys.
On the contrary, it's an excellent job. Here,
I'll
No,
accept this.
take a look.
don't do
I'll
that.
accept this.
So was it a different character and they killed off? Or-
This is how Knight Rider started.
Oh,
Michael
this is the
Long.
beginning of it.
Is this the first episode?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I thought you
I
said
was with
episode
Casey. I
4.
thought maybe they had an actor
Now,
that
I
sucked.
don't want you guys to go home and watch this on Netflix. And if you do,
No.
there's one thing you have to do. You can
Stop
only
at
watch
26.
the first 26 minutes
And it's
forever. And that's how we will always reference Knight Rider.
Well, I've watched like all of Knight Rider.
But you don't
so it's
remember
been a
this
long
part.
time.
Yeah, it's been
Nobody
forever.
does.
No, I didn't watch it from the beginning. I picked it up like season 3 or
Nobody
4.
remembers.
Now,
that
wait until he
was
starts
a
eating the
sick-
cheeseburger.
Yeah, I remember that season.
Does it strike you there's an uncanny resemblance between this young fellow and you as a young man?
No.
I wasn't shot in the head.
My imagination, I suppose. Stick to your task. When will I see it? I tell you, could be ready within the month. Excellent.
In the month?
Within the month.
Wow.
Pray that gives me enough time.
So the next scene, Eric, Michael Knight, who you know is Michael Long, is running. He's got to get back in shape.
Oh, he's working out.
Well, he's
Yeah.
got to get his body back.
Yeah.
Gotta get his body back.
His mind's right. Body's got to get
Meanwhile,
right.
this is the first episode. My body back from what? You don't know what I did
Well, his
before.
muscles had atrophied laying in bed.
Outfit.
Nice belt buckle. See it.
You're getting ready to hear it, bud. You're getting ready to hear baby skin. All right, keep it going. Keep it rolling.
Members only jacket. Belt
Oh.
buckle.
The shit though, man.
Spotlight.
Nice boots.
And look at his belly. This guy is not. His body is not good, anyways.
No, never has been. But he
What
was
the
Well,
hell?
for the time,
he was
it
70s
was
kick ass. Yeah.
they didn't go for bulk back then.
Oh yeah.
It was
wasn't-
lean. It was lean
Well,
mass.
but not lean stomach though. Kind of beer belly stomach, which is
They're
Budweiser.
just natural.
That's all you had. Uh-oh.
Michael.
Take space age technology headlights that flip up.
Whoop. What? I'm gonna stand here.
Nice hat.
You've had your fun with our guests.
He's sick, Shannon.
What's he got?
Something pretty terminal because he dies the next scene.
Yeah, polio.
Be gracious.
So he created
I think your
Michael
explanation
Knight
is
so he could live on forever.
damn
That's right.
Made him look like him younger.
Yeah, but
Wonderful.
luckily he was in a helicopter in the middle of the Nevada desert and was able to find him after he was shot in the head in a random spot in the middle of the desert.
Let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business.
I'm running out of time.
He
What?
is. He's not lying. He's very
Now,
close.
Enough to carry on. Carry on what?
My
I don't
wayward
know what you
son.
people do out here, but I just want to get on with my life.
I don't know who you are, and you gave me a
Aren't you the
completely
least
new
bit
head.
angry at the people who left you to die? Angry? Angry doesn't even come close. But I'm going to adjust. You know why? Because they're too big. The kind of criminals that operate above the law, nobody can touch them. I don't agree with you.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion.
Entitled to your
As
opinion.
for me, I'm pulling out of here tonight, and I'm taking my car with me.
That's not your car.
There, there, car Hondo. Great deal of you left to know about it, but it's safe on the drive. I must go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling very well.
I'm going to die now.
You just struck a dying man. Hey, listen, I like that old man. I
What?
really do.
Wow.
Devin, I gotta get on with my own life. You wouldn't have a life if we hadn't brought you here. Remember, there are still people who will kill you if they find out you're alive. But I'm legally dead, remember?
Yes.
Devin, I don't even know me with this face. Now, what's all this about my car? No resemblance between that car and your own is purely superficial. What are you talking about? Devin, that's my car. I left it out in the desert.
How do you know it's
It
different?
may look like your car.
Guess I haven't even
But in
introduced
actuality,
yourself yet.
This vehicle is probably the most expensive car in the world. Mine. This is my car. It's just a new paint job. Feels like baby skin.
What?
Boy, those guys did a nice job.
Baby
There's not a
skin.
ripple on it. Like a mirror. It's not paint. It's a finish bonded into the molecular structure of a new substance.
Speaking English.
You mean the metal? It's not metal.
It's made out of
And
belt
it's not
buckles, I think.
fiberglass, excuse me.
Carbon fiber.
Hold on. Watch this. I have a hammer right here in this
It's
studio.
plastique.
In this red toolbox.
My ball peen hammer toolbox.
That's where you keep hammers, right? I ain't gonna hit my car.
Ah, watch this. Boom.
There's not a mark on it.
It's like baby's
Baby
skin.
skin.
How did you do that? Don't just stand there with your mouth open.
Lick
Get in
it.
the car. I'll show you.
What?
Okay, luckily,
I
I've been
thought you said
working
this
out.
wasn't my car.
We took the mirror off, but we left the magnet. So
That's hard as shit to get off.
they're
though.
glued
It
on
needs
there,
a
dude. They're
fucking-
glued
yeah,
on.
but Unless it gets hot enough,
We
it just
created a new
falls off.
space age material, but we could not get that 3M double adhesive off.
The fastest, safest, strongest car in the world. It is also completely fuel efficient.
Oil pressure's
and
good.
it's operated
Normal
entirely
cruise mode.
by
He's not in
micro
pursuit.
processors,
He's at
which
19
makes it
RPMs right now.
impossible for it to be involved in any kind of mishap or collision. Unless,
Two
of course,
full tube
specifically
TVs
so
in there.
ordered by
Smart.
its pilot. Fine. Don't tell me this thing. Why?
Dumb question, idiot.
But it thinks.
Huh?
It thinks.
Sinks or
My car
thinks?
thinks.
Thinks.
The thing.
It
We
stinks
like to
as
think
well.
of it as our car.
But that's the new carbon molecular
Now,
fiber.
in order to motivate it forward, I recognize the more rudimentary controls such as the accelerator, Devon.
Where the fuck is the rest of my
I do
steering
know how to
wheel?
drive.
Oops.
I would have preferred you to have let me open the door first. However, as you see, no harm.
It would have been so much better if the old man was walking to his room on the other side of that wall. Just fucking allowed him.
You have to switch it off first. Like that.
Oh,
Are
I
you
get it.
telling me
Beep boop beep beep
I
boop.
can't-
Okay.
hit anything? Trust me.
Trust me.
I'll never trust anybody again.
Wow.
Pursuit mode.
This is 75.
No.
I'm going to put this thing to the test.
Okay.
Be my guest.
I'm high right now. Pursuit mode. Whoa. Yes.
Yeah, I've got a lot
I have
of
a
teeth.
boner.
Very good.
I don't believe this. Playing chicken with a 10-ton semi.
No, you're not. You're behind it.
How fast is that semi going? Took it that long to pass. He's doing 140.
Yeah, that's Andy.
Marvelous.
I like to make my own decisions. Well, the microprocessor deduced that you were acting contrary to your best interests. It had two choices. Either to slow down or to maneuver around the obstacle.
There's other choices.
Slow down instead of driving around the truck. It would have been a lot safer. Well, why? Come on. I find a flaw in their perfect machine here. No flaw, I assure you.
You can't get hurt by this machine.
It
Just,
can't- it
just
can't hurt
emotionally.
So the next scene is bed. You know, the guy's in bed.
you. He's dead.
Michael goes up to see him.
Yeah.
The
Sorry,
guy
man.
says, "I'm sorry that you made your decision." He's like, "Forget it. I will avenge you.
Wow.
Oh, it's deep.
I will avenge you.
The car scene, okay.
Yeah, I will avenge you." And you're
Yeah.
telling me that this existed for 4 seasons, Casey. People watched it, loved it, made him famous, and we can't sell presidential butt plugs.
Yeah,
Is what,
that's what you're
you're
telling
saying
me.
that this is fine.
You're thinking that we
This
should
is marketable.
Hold on. Knight Rider, the
not
legacy,
now.
the
We could've
legend of
sold
Knight
President-
Rider was only on for 4 seasons.
4 seasons, but 250 episodes per season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were longer back
just
then.
like the Great Hotel, 4 seasons.
It was a daily, and the amount of seasonings we use in our taco.
That's
meat,
correct.
just 4.
Salt, pepper, love,
Old Bay.
and hope. Man, that's it.
Anyways, I don't know how many of you guys have. I don't think most of you knew the story of Michael.
Of
Long.
Michael Knight, but we've talked you into it, and I know before you tune
There
in,
was 90 episodes of the original Knight Rider.
perfect,
Wow.
perfect 90.
Okay, so 90.
Average
Total.
speed of kit 90.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
And pursuit mode, not
For sure.
180.
That's right.
From 82 to 86. 4 seasons. 90 episodes. That's insane. You get like
1982.
That is the
10 to 12 episodes a
best
season of any
childhood
other show.
ever.
Look
It
at
has
my
like
belt
15 to
buckle.
17. That is
1982.
insane.
Yep. This is what I wear.
For like a
Track
good
jacket,
show.
belt buckle.
Members only jacket, check,
Belt buckle,
Check.
check. Head buckle.
check. I'm Michael Knight.
Ah,
Looks military grade.
it's military grade. Yeah, he probably got it in the military. I know that because he worked as a security guard at the Sands Casino.
It's true. You just
yeah, but
that's
you're also thinking of a time. Computer Driven, the baddest man in the world was Dalton, a freaking roadie at a.
Oh, dude, but he knew taekwondo.
He still is.
you're thinking of Alf.
Dalton, when he would do morning Tai Chi on the mountaintop above the bar, you could tell Dalton was for real. This is the best security guard. Listen, there's 2 rules. Be nice.
Yep.
No fighting.
No, fine.
Go back to rule 1, be nice. But when shit hits the fan,
And that's what made him the most powerful,
Yep.
feared guy. He used his mind.
he did. He used what? You know how much percentage of your brain that the average person uses? 5. Casey, probably 3.
I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Since this is on
Airwolf had 80 episodes.
Oh, well, I never
And
liked.
A-Team had
I never-
98.
I mean, I didn't like Ed. I didn't like Air Bud. I don't enjoy any animal
Magnum PI had 162.
Doing, sports.
I know what you're thinking.
A wolf that can jump. Woo.
If you are seeing this on
Yeah.
YouTube,
Right.
you're going to instantly go to the comments. I know what you're thinking. What do they say?
Yeah. Well, one of them's from Conrad.
I'm a 78-year-old woman, and I still am watching and loving it. How wet do you think your panties are?
Yeah, dude.
You know
You're
what
a
I mean?
78-year-old woman,
Soaked.
and I learned how to log onto the computer.
Yeah.
Makes me moister than an oyster.
You know what? I logged on in 1982. Guess where they go?
Waiting.
By the way, when they get the intel of the woman who has the microphone that he got shot in the head for. By the way, the microphone was actually a camera, but kind of a weird thing. That hand me the microphone.
Here's the camera.
You mean the camera? Yeah. Then he handed,
It's a directional microphone.
yeah, and so he handed the camera and then shot Michael in the head. And when Michael finds out where that woman is with the microphone, where do you think it's at? Let me give you a hint. Remember, this
Government.
is all about tech.
She's in the government.
Silicon Valley. In 1982.
Spooky place.
Mm.
There was no one there at that time.
They're in Silicon Valley.
What? Where is that?
What are you saying?
What is that?
We don't know what that is.
Is that where they make the wine?
I mean, sand?
That's Napa Valley, I think. I don't know. I've never heard of Is that
Silicone.
south? Is that north?
Silicone?
Silicone.
Oh,
What?
Silicon.
Oh, well, I'll find it. I have a new face.
Kit, go to Silicon Valley.
I have a new face
Yes,
and a
Michael.
different head. And I'm doing this for a man I don't know.
Hand me the microphone.
He's dead.
I like that old man.
I like that. I think I like that old man. You should. He saved your life.
Wasn't for that
You
old
look
man,
just
you
like
wouldn't be alive.
It's just it's a great 26 minutes. Don't watch any more than that
No.
because I'm not going to. And
Don't
I would
ruin it.
like to reference the Knight Rider that we all know together, which is the first 26 minutes.
Well, I'm gonna watch all 4 seasons, but I'll rewatch.
That's a very democratic thing to say.
Well, I
Can
am.
you please go watch the last season and recap how it ends? So you get the first couple pages and the last couple pages.
I'll watch 26
We'll
minutes
bookend
of
it.
the first episode and the final episode. That's a great
The last
idea.
26 minutes.
The last 26 of the final.
Episode.
And
But
that's
it was like a 2-hour special on the last.
That's fine,
episode.
but
this
we're gonna-
was 45-minute episode. This is ridiculous.
Crazy.
Yeah. That's why I could only get through 26 of it. There's a lot of information. Believe me, I've already done a show today,
You
Casey.
missed
I
a-
talked about it for 2.5 hours on the way up here. I've already,
Sorry,
for the listeners that like our show, like Chris and Steve,
they're into it.
this is 9 hours of me talking about 26
6
minutes
minutes
of
of
Knight
the
Rider.
show.
And I'm not done
Well, and they got the butt plug thing.
I'm only halfway in.
because it's pursuit mode time. Okay.
Yeah.
We're getting into pursuit mode. Beep, boop, beep.
Pursuit mode.
2 options.
I got a hole in my head. I got shot point blank in the head.
Well.
But luckily I had a belt buckle in there. Anyways, we can switch over and talk about Knight Rider on the bonus show. Just come on over to patreon.com
Oh, that's true.
/Conradio. And
that.
Shannon, Lynn, you can come over.
Yeah,
Heather
come on over.
can, Chris and
Yep.
PA can. Any of you other people that are
Steve,
listening to
come
us
on over.
on Podbean or watching us on Facebook.
Red Rover.
Yeah,
Send you guys on over.
send your friends over.
Yeah.
They'll like it. People know what Knight Rider is. People
They
know what
do.
butt plugs are.
Yep.
People know what all the other stuff we're going to talk about on the bonus show is. We got a big Kelly Clarkson story that we're going to be talking about.
Oh, that's true. I
so,
can't wait to get to that.
Um,
That's important. If you've ever had hard times in your life, which I know Steve's going through one right now with his family being sick. and
well, he should go on a temporary separation.
Heather's going through right now with her husband being trapped in Wichita because there's snow. And
Yeah.
Chris is going through a bad one because everybody's still in Cadillac converters. So y'all get it. Y'all
Yeah.
can get it. So if you're going through a hard time, which you all are, Shannon,
Hardship.
you're probably going through. You're going through a bad
Divorce,
time just
probably
for
divorce.
just because of your name.
Yep.
And join us over here on the other side, and we're gonna talk about what Kelly's going through because you guys probably don't know.
Yeah, and it's tragic.
Super trash.
It's tragic.
Or kids like to say, soup's trash.
So, don't let your meatloaf and RIP loaf.
Pursuit mode.
Rip loaf. Pursuit mode.
Watched a podcast last night. Oh yeah, what was it?